This is Lakshmi Chaudhary, the founder and editor of Splainer.in. Welcome to our daily news wrap called What the Happened Here. We are here to make it easier and fun to know what's up at the end of every day, and we do it in just about 5 minutes. So here's what you miss wondering why Akki can't stop delivering super flops. Yes, I took a dig at Bade Mia, Chote Mia, which has been declared a dud even before it releases in theatres. Hi, poor Akki. Anyway, let's move on to the news. Bharat Rashtra Samiti leader K. Kavita has been arrested twice, first by the Enforcement Directorate and now by the CBI. She's accused of bribing the Aam Aadmi Party with rupees 100 crore in return for liquor licenses in Delhi. Yes, this is the same case that led to the arrest of Arvind Kejriwal and other AAP leaders. In this case, Kavita is already in Tihar thanks to the ED. So why is the CBI getting involved? We can only guess it's to make sure that Kavita stays in jail. In many other instances, two separate agencies arrest the same person for the same offence. If they get bail in one case, they can be held on the other. But our money laundering laws make it very hard for anyone to get bail, so this seems like overkill. In case you're wondering why Kavita is so special, she's the daughter of K. Chandrasekhar Rao. As Chief Minister of Telangana, KCR stymied the BJP's efforts to gain traction in Telangana. When the state elections came around last year, he was toppled from his gaddi, replaced by Congress. But he managed to damage BJP's chances in the election as well. So that may or may not be a reason why Kavita is sitting in jail, or why Kejriwal is in there with her. These days, being an opposition leader is like smoking, seriously hazardous to your health. Speaking of political hazards, Apple has sent a fresh batch of notices to some of its users. It warns that their iPhone could have been attacked by mercenary spyware. It doesn't specify who or what may be responsible for the hacking attempt, but the notice mentions the Israeli spyware Pegasus, which is only sold to governments. Apple issued the same notice back in October to politicians like Shashi Tharoor and Mahua Moitra, but they specified quote-unquote a potential state-sponsored spyware attack. A claim Apple had to walk back when the government got mad at them and accused its algorithms of being, well, faulty. The Supreme Court appointed a committee to look into the matter, but it didn't find anything. That's mainly because the government refused to cooperate, citing national security. But don't worry, this isn't just happening in India. Such notices were sent to iPhone users across 91 other countries. We're all being stalked by Big Brother now. Ajay Devgan's new flick, Medan, released yesterday and immediately ran into trouble. A writer, Anil Kumar, says an assistant director stole his script. He invited Kumar to pitch him for a potential Amir Khan project that went nowhere, and then he reused the same script for Medan. A Mysore court has since placed a stay order on its release, which seems silly since the movie is already in theatres. FYI, Medan is a wannabe Chakde, an inspirational story about football coach S.A. Rahim and the Indian football team that won the gold at the 1962 Asian Games. A new Japanese study has found an easy way to control your temper. When you get mad, just write down your angry thoughts on paper, then shred it to pieces and throw it in the bin. Researchers call this backward magical contagion. Think of it as reverse voodoo, where what you do to the doll can affect the person. In this case, what you do to the paper can cause the original emotion to disappear. So it's important to shred the paper. Holding on to it doesn't really help get rid of the rage. Of course, Kareena Kapoor in Jab We Met was way ahead of the curve. Remember when she got Shahid Kapoor to burn the photo of his ex? Sheer genius. The Japanese themselves have a festival called Haki Dashi Sara. People smash little discs that represent things that make them angry and feel instantly better. We end with a hilarious story of the reverse art heist. An employee at a museum in Munich hung one of his own paintings on its walls. He smuggled it into the modern art collection of the Pinakothek der Modern, which is one of the largest in Germany. Of course, he got caught and was fired. He's also being fined for drilling 2 holes into the wall. The really sad news: the museum did not share the rogue artwork. A museum in Bonn experienced a similar incident in October and handled it very differently. It identified the artist, shared the painting on Insta, and even arranged its sale. The going price, $4,000, which the painter donated to charity. So a much happier ending for all. That's it for now. Be sure to check out Splainer's daily edition in the morning. It has all the news you need to know, served with a generous dollop of fun. I'll be back with the next edition of What the Happened Here every weekday evening. Be sure to follow us so you don't miss out, and I'll see you tomorrow.